Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here, back. Another one of our Bears franchise disappointing playoff showing. We're in the offseason. Let's see the retirements. Mike Daniels, Graham Cano, Bobby Wagner, Ryan Kerrigan. Cordell Patterson does retire after 11 years. He did get a ring last year, I believe it was, and 2 years ago. But, hey, we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do with kick returner. We also have Von Miller, Damon Harrison, or Damon Harrison, Riley McDougal, Matt Paradis, Justin Houston retires, Robbie Gold, Khaleesi Summerlee, Hugh Hudson, Everson Griffin, Matt Ryan, Alshon Jeffrey, the former Bear, finished his career in Philly, Brandon Schnell, Matt Prater, Whitney Merciless, Jamie Collins, Robert Quinn, Ben Roethlisberger, Mozart, JPP, Kareem Jackson, DJ Hayden, Andy Dalton, Fitzmagic, TJ Elton, Pyro Santos. So, what are we going to do here? Well, we know we're going to keep picks. That's still a lot of money. Look at salaries. We'll see kind of what we can do. I mean, at the end of the day, we got to keep Darnell Mooney. I think we'll let Mackey walk. We have enough depth. I want to bring back Wilkinson. I think we'll let Iggy walk. Let Gibson walk. I want to keep Phil Door. Yeah, I want to keep Phil Door. Might look at trading Wilder this year. 26 years old. Okay. I think we'll just draft. Team Hicks, he's looking for a Super Bowl. He wants a smaller offer, 1-year offer. He's going to test out free agency. Mackey, Walk, Darnell Mooney. Big in our plans. I want to keep Vildor. I think playing up to a veteran minimum is probably good. We're going to move on from Duke Shelley. We're going to move on from Stafford being a backup. Iggy, Gibson. And Perkins. Holman, though. Let Coleman go. Let's let Reynolds go. Let Taylor go. Let Moss go. We are going to bring back Wilkinson. A veteran minimum. For 23 million? No, we're going to go for Hicks, though, in free agency. He's going to test, but I think we will be able to actually get some cap space. Might move on from David Montgomery. Let's see. Aaron Rodgers hits the market. Jordan Love as well. So there's no quarterbacks on Green Bay's roster even. It's interesting. Julio Jones hits. That's interesting as well. JJ Watt. That'd be a good one. Okay. Yeah, I could go. I could change completely. I just wouldn't be able to assign anyone. Let's kind of see how this goes. Why is it still here? Oh. Oh, retired. Hicks comes back with a reduced one. Let's just, I think we're going to build through the draft. So I'm just going to see what free agents. 5th-year options. Of course, we're going to take Clayton Judge, 5th-year option. Okay. For the draft. Let's see. Fletcher Cox, we don't have to worry about that. Julio Jones. Okay. Aaron Rodgers going to the Raiders. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go through, make sure everyone's roster is good to go, and then we will be back with the draft. So, be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Went through the teams, made some changes, some interesting re-signings. That's for sure. That's for sure. Me screen so I can get up my OBS, which I typically have up. All right, so let's go. So we have a first, 2 seconds, third, fourth, 2 fifths, 4 sixths. We have that. We might trade up in the first round with a second round pick next year and a third round next year to trade back up into the first or maybe second round if we see something. Oh, and I did forget that I had scouting on automatic because I'm an idiot. Okay. Wow. That's why it was so fast going through the offseason, because I was like, what is going, you know what? What I'm going to do from now on is this. Here? Oh, it's gameplay. What am I looking for? League settings. Yeah, it's right here. Put this to manual. Put this to manual. We'll start. I'll do that before every episode. Okay. Start the draft because I'm dumb. But the biggest thing is they typically look at everything. So let's look at the draft board to start. Good halfbacks, okay. Couple good receivers. We were never going to go tight end.
The Texans are now on the clock.
Mason's a good thought. Davis is probably the best one. He's intriguing. That one with Kent's probably better.
The Saints are now on the clock.
Okay.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Is there anyone we particularly want?
The Bills are now on the clock. The Rams.
See if we can get that center.
The 49ers are now on the clock.
See if we can, like around 15.
The Chargers are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock.
We can't get it from...
The Vikings are now on the clock.
Steelers.
The Steelers are now on the clock.
It's too high.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
We're just going to go until our pick, I think.
The Lions are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock.
Ooh, that's a good pick. Lions.
The Broncos are now on the clock.
That's a good pick for the Packers.
The Bengals are now on the clock. The Seahawks are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock.
Go with Mason.
The Giants.
He is
are now on the
normal.
clock.
Pretty good. Pretty good pick.
The Bears are now on the clock.
Oklahoma. Tennessee. Let's go with Mark Elam.
The Broncos are
The
now
normal
on the clock.
dev. Okay. Developmental.
The Bears are now on the clock.
They should have taken Bonds.
The Giants are now on the clock.
A good developmental player. Okay.
The Bears are now on the clock. The Giants. are now on
Ooh,
the
that's a
clock.
good pick. Okay.
The Bears are now on the clock.
Let's go with Jeffers.
The Giants are now on the clock.
It's fast. Kick returner. There we go.
The Bears are now on the clock. The Broncos are now on the clock.
Okay.
The Bears are now on the clock.
Let's take Nate Gore.
The Texans
61.
are now on the clock.
I think he could at least be serviceable.
The Bears are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock.
It's a good pick, good development.
The Bears are now on the clock. Hold on now. This pick is trading teams. The Bears are now on the clock. How come nobody's at the podium? That's because both teams are right now working on a trade. The Bears are now on the clock. The Giants are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock. I see both teams filling out cards. You know what that means? We've got a trade.
Okay. Pretty good pick. Pretty solid developmental players. Best overall here was Raheem McCullough. Okay. Jimmy Freeman. Wow, they got the top two players. Blair. Graves. David Dukes. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Wow, did we get the only guy with hidden dev? Pretty much. All right, so next episode we will go through preseason. I'll play maybe one or two games, and then we'll go from there. So thank y'all for joining me, guys. Go ahead and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.